Numerovation with King Simon. Text me now at 347-496-1022. You can also take my course if you want to, but do text me for your sessions at 347-496-1022. You can also get my books on Amazon at Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. Remember, you can book your session and get it done right now. 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. King Simon the Numerovator. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, family? What's up, family? How you feeling today? This good evening. Welcome back to King Simon Presents Only Quality People. KSPTV is the name of the program. And tonight we got a special guest coming up at 9 o'clock with another special guest joining her. We have Tassili Ma'at coming in, the owner and operator of Tassili Raw Reality in the West End, which is the strong end and the best end in Atlanta. We're going to be speaking about the mystical connection between I and AI. Yes, we're going to be speaking about that. And our special guest that's going to show up, I understand, will be the one, the only Theo Chambers, who is the author of such a book dealing with AI. And we're going to speak about that. One of his books is called I with AI, Bridging the Gap Between Humans and AI. So he will be with us today, also making his first appearance right here on King Simon. Remember, on September 5th, 6th, and 7th, this man is one of the keynote speakers. I know I am speaking on the 7th. I believe he's speaking on the 6th and the 7th. I am definitely speaking on the 7th, and it's happening on September 5th, 6th, and 7th at Tassili Raw Reality over there at 1059 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. So make sure y'all come on out. That's one of the events that I will be speaking at, that's for sure. And then I want to remind everybody on the 19th, I will be speaking at the Evolution. Yes, I will be speaking at the Evolution live and direct. I will be there. Virgo Affair. I will be dropping some numbers about Virgo and all the great things that they have to offer from a numerical perspective. And I will also be vending and doing some numerovational sessions, as y'all might know and find out on that day. Also, and I just want to remind everybody, coming up on Today's Consciousness next Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Next Tuesday on Today's Consciousness, I am bringing with me live and direct for the first time on my platform. Oh, this is going to be a shaker. This is going to shake some people. And it's all right. I like to shake people. But coming up, live and direct on my show on Today's Consciousness is going to be the one, the only Chuck Morgan. Oh, yeah, the controversial Chuck Morgan will be coming up on my show on Today's Consciousness in the Conscious Community. Oh, Lord of mercy, it's going to be something else. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all don't want to miss that one at all. When I say you don't want to miss that, you don't want to miss that at all. Believe me, So I'm honored that I'm going to be bringing the brother on, no matter how people may feel about the brother. You know how King Simon get down. We do what we got to do. Back in the radio days when I was on WWRL radio with Prince Kalunda and so many other people, I used to say what I mean and mean what I say. And I didn't mind saying what I had to say back in the radio days when I was in New York doing my thing. So big up to everybody that ever heard me on radio back in the day when I was on WNWK radio and all those type of places. Simon Templar, that's what I was going by. And I had a good time, so we're going to have a good time tonight. Also want to remind each and every one of you, if you want to book a numerovation session with me, I got 40% off for the Virgo season. That's right, 40% off for the Virgo season. Discount for 30 and 60-minute sessions. 40% off if you want to show some love in the Virgo season. And the Virgo season lasts from August the 23rd all the way to September the 22nd. Yeah. And I want to make sure this program is sponsored in part by Grassroots Botanical. That's right, .com. If you want a great formula to remove plaque, for circulation, for man and woman's libido, or you want a great product that can help you out with to avoid and help deter strokes and heart attacks, check out grassrootsbotanical.com. And when you go to their website for the circulation formula, make sure you put in the promo code Simon Says. That's right. Make sure you put in the promo code Simon Says. Also, big up to another one of my sponsors, the one, the only 340worldwide.com provides expert solution to help your business network and flourish. Also, big up to Sister Peace, Chef Peace. You could join her on the path of sustainability and sustainable living, exploring off-grid practices and nourishing cooking methods. Make sure you hit her up at the number and the website. Also, another one of my sponsors, big up to Nicole Vanessa Spencer from Trinidad and the Carolinas. Make sure you hit her up at 240-416-7711. And she is one of the people that is an author. She's an artist. She's a jewelry maker. She's all of that and a stylist. So make sure you support her. Big up to my brother Lloyd Strayhorn. Make sure y'all support Lloyd Strayhorn, #1 on multiple streams of radio stations and all that. He used to be on WBLS, WLIB, always talking about Live with Lloyd back in the day. So, hey, this is going to be powerful. When you book a session with Lloyd does astronumerology. So, and he does palm advisory, okay? And remember, he got a big workshop coming up. That's right. He got a big workshop coming up, family, that you want to be a part of if you want to learn numerology as a career. All right. Lloyd has helped me out, and I love what Lloyd is doing all the time. Big up to him. Remember, you can get my books on Amazon also. Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple. People are complicated. Numbers are simple. Children's health is important. And King Simon's promotional book, After I Left the Promotional World of SOBs and Irving Plaza and Palladium and Legendary Promotion, Jammin's Promotion. Guess what? My book called No Promotion is Bad Promotion, just spell my name right, is all on Amazon also. And my children's books, historical book about children's history and our history in a children's form. This was based off of my reggae song back in 1989, 1990s called Black and White Story. Big up to Clive Hudson, who was the producer at that time, Clinton Lindsay, a whole bunch of people. Sting International was doing the board up. Philip Smart also did the board for me back in the day. So big up to the late, great Philip Smart. I got to big him up also. And big up to New Diamonds. New Diamonds is a beautiful person that does handmade jewelry. She does crystals. She does all of that if you want to support the man. I'm telling you. Big up to Jeff from Athletics, my brother Jeff. I know he's tuning in and locking in. And and of course, we're waiting for Tassili Ma'at to come on and log in. I believe we got Theo backstage, but I want to make sure Tassili is back there too. But I see my brother Theo Chambers. I think I know Theo Chambers from back in the day. So I can't wait to talk to him about that. Please support the channel if you want to advertise and circulate to this channel. Simon Says you need to do it. You could do PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, or you can go to Linktr.ee/King Simon, the Numerator, get all my books and all that kind of stuff. Big up to the Red Pill, Blue Pill, the whole family, Brother Rich and everybody, Abundance Child, big up to them. And I do have available now monthly advertisement discount rates. That's right, discounted rates on multiple platforms because we're broadcasting on Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube. Remember, advertisement doesn't cost, it pays, like the great Patrick Smith from Caribbean City used to say, advertisement doesn't cost, it pays. Oh, man. So I'm waiting for Tassili to show up backstage. I see Theo backstage, but I want to make sure Tassili is on before we bring on Theo, because I see him backstage as long as they turn on their camera. Okay, I see Tassili backstage. So without further ado, it is now 9:03. Lot of mercy. It's 9:03, family. Lot of mercy. Want to welcome on with me my beautiful sister who is producing this monumental event again. I believe this is like I believe this is the 15th annual Natural Mystic Fair. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be speaking, Lord have mercy, I'm going to be speaking on them numbers and how we break them down and how it worked for you. And my brother Theo Chambers is the keynote speaker for the 6th and the 7th. I believe I'm only speaking on the 7th. But without further ado, let's welcome on the stage for you the one, the only, my dear friend, your dear friend, the one, the only, Miss Queen Empress Tassili Ma'at.
Peace and love. Greetings, fam. How you doing?
What up, though? What up, though? How you
That's
feeling,
what's
sister?
up.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling more than blessed. Very grateful,
That's
know.
right. You gotta put it like James Brown. I feel good.
Da, 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 da.
Know that I would.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's a
We
good
gotta feel
thing.
good. We gotta feel good. Remember,
Mhm.
family, Tassili Ma'at is our guest, manifest wellness practitioner, raw vegan revolutionary, owner of Tassili Raw, and she does so much. She does consultations, all that. But the website is pinned to the top of the chat, the Tassili Raw reality.com/natural mystic fair. If you want to come to the affair, you got to be there. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. But
Yes,
it's
it
going to be
is.
consciously crazy.
Yes, cosmically crazy. That's what's up, just really tapping into our ancient future
Yes.
and
Yes.
Afrofuturism. What does that look like for Black folks?
Oh, man.
The Natural Mystic Fair is an opportunity for us to have a uh, family gathering, family community gathering where we
Yes.
can have the difficult conversations, you
Yes.
know?
Yes. Yes.
So,
I'm proud of your journey, my sister. You've been doing it for quite a while. And I'm proud that you're even exhibiting that, because some elders are afraid of the Aquarian age because we
well,
are coming in.
it's like Dr. Jewel Pookrum said. She was one of my teachers.
Yes.
She said, if we don't see ourselves in the future, if we don't envision ourselves in
Yes.
the future, we won't be there.
That's right.
We
That's right.
have to have the forward vision. And so, what would I look like just being around a bunch of elders and not interacting with the youth?
Exactly. And that's what me I said to him.
I know people of all ages. I vibe with people of all ages. That's why I say I'm ageless.
Yes, we
You
are. We
feel
are
me?
ages. Yeah,
In
we
that
are.
way. And so, we are products of the ancient future.
Yes, right. Big up to
We're
my brother.
here.
Big up to my brother Aton Edwards, man, the preparedness guru in the building. He's in the chat. Oh my goodness, that brother
I
trained
sure.
me in disaster preparedness 25 some odd years ago, 30 years now. We do have this special guest backstage. Do you want me to bring him on yet? I know, and you
It's up
introduced.
to you. It's
Well,
your
I
show.
just want to
I'm
make
here flowing with you.
I just want to make sure we can bounce this off and bring on another energy for the first time, because he's also going to be speaking, and we might as well make him a part of the whole thing. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
This brother we're gonna bring on first time. I think I know him. If he knows Patrick Buddington or Patrick Mayton and all these guys, Maitland that I know, and George Crooks and all this, I know we know we probably came across each other back in the day. Let's welcome on the stage for the first time my brother, Mr. Theo Chambers in the building. Let me give you a well-deserved round of applause, sir, before we even do that. There it is. There it is. There it is. What's up, my brother? Peace and love. What y'all say?
Yeah, wagwan, wagwan.
I can't hear you. You're on mute. I can't hear you. Well, you're mute.
You gotta
You're on,
unmute yourself.
unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can
Yes.
hear you.
All
What's up?
right. From 1 to 10, I'm doing a 20.
That's
Uh,
right. That's what I'm talking about. That's how
that's
you
I'm
been.
excellent.
enjoying I'm enjoying my free oxygen.
That's right.
Yes,
It's
And
free
that's what
oxygen.
life is all about.
That's
it's
And
right.
I'm here to
beautiful.
support Tassili every bit of the way. She's
Every
a
bit.
beautiful
Ashe.
soul.
And I'm here to support the community. So, that's what we all here for. And that's what King Simon does. Well,
That's right.
really all of us. You've written so many powerful books
Yes.
Yes.
and share such powerful words of wisdom that, we would be remiss if we didn't tap into your wealth
Thank you
of,
so
of
much.
thought and creativity and what you
Right.
Right.
channel.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theo, I think I know you from back in the day. I think I know you. You
It
from you
seemed
ever
that
you ever been in New York?
I grew up in Brooklyn.
Me too. But I was on. I'm good friends with Patrick Buddington.
Yeah, I know those guys.
I used to
I
be on
I I
radio.
I used to run the Village Art
Oh
in
yeah, yeah,
Brooklyn
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Ecstasy.
Yeah,
You
excellent. Yeah, yeah,
love
yeah.
people.
I love it. Well,
Well, love
we,
people. And you remember Winston Wellington used to own
yeah.
the Winthrop taxi service?
Bishop Toxic Sex. I know
Well,
Fran. I know Frano. I
well,
know.
guess what? We're all here, man.
Whoa, that's deep. Cause
Small days.
you know,
And you know something? They used
uh,
to call me Theo the magician.
yes, yes. Okay,
I'm the guy who used to teach Muhammad Ali all the magic tricks he used to do on TV and all that stuff.
Theo on radio. They used to call me Simon Templar
Okay.
with Prince Kalunda. All of us
Those
were
were the days, my
those were
brother.
the days back. What's up, man? How you been?
Enjoying life.
You're looking good, man. Respect.
Enjoying life in Jamaica, man.
Yeah, man. Respect. You. Oh, you there, Jamaica?
Oh, yeah. That's paradise.
Yes, that
Yes,
is
he
fact.
invited us to come on.
Yo, hey. So, Theo, I got you. I know. I said you're the visionary author of I with AI, bridging the gap between humans and AI. That's deep now, bro.
Yeah. And
That is.
the other book that I have is called There's Nothing Artificial About Artificial Intelligence.
Oh man, you have a whole lot of books, sir. I was looking through your
10.
Yes, he
Amazons.
does. He really does. I don't know why he's being so modest.
Nah.
No, I understand, but I have your whole Amazon things in the background. I'll show that momentarily. But I'm proud of the journey, man, and I'm proud of both you and Tassili's journey for even coming together to do such a thing.
Right.
And family, from September 5th all the way to the 7th, we are going to be speaking about it. We're going to be there at Tassili Raw, man. It's going to be powerful. Of course, you see, this is with my brother on it, Tassili Raw. I'm telling you, family, you want to be over there in the West End, which is the best end, which is the strong end. You want to be there. And you got to be in that number. When the Saints come marching in, you got to be in that number. It's a festival, baby. It's all happening at 1059 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. You know, Sister Tassili, what made you decide to go down the road of Afrofuturism and AI? And then I'll go to my brother after you. Go ahead.
Well, actually,
Sorry.
can are you gonna put us our
Yeah, I
faces?
got
There you go. Okay. So actually, I had planned at the end of last year's festival to have this year be about Afrofuturism.
you. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I spent about 4 months in Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
the end of last year and the top of this year. And so I was there, and Theo and I had numerous conversations about AI and technology. And I was one of these people that was just completely against it, just absolutely positively
Really?
against it. Yes, for
Wow.
all the real true reasons
Right,
that
right.
anybody should be against
The
it.
conspiracy. The
And
conspiracy reason.
I didn't really see any benefit in it.
Right.
And Theo opened my mind. I
Mm,
don't agree with everything he says
of
about it,
course.
but
That's
I don't have to. He opened my mind to consider, you know, that AI was actually ancestral intelligence
Mm.
and that it was ancient intelligence.
You said
And
that on my last program too.
yeah, and I'm
Yes, you did.
like,
Yes, you did.
no, it's not. And he's like, yes, it is.
Yes, it
And
is.
so, with that, I had to really just consider the possibility that maybe it is. And when I delved into it more in terms of some of the writings that Theo has done,
Hmm.
um, I do agree that it is tapped into the Akashic record as everything that is in creation is.
Right, right,
Now,
right.
I still contend that AI will make humans lazy because
Yes,
instead of people doing the meditative work, the pranic work, the yoga or tai chi or qigong or martial arts, the things that keep the body in alignment, instead of them doing the bhakti yoga, acts of service and
right,
kindness, they'll just have AI do it. They'll have AI tap into it, and they will just be lazy
right,
because humans have shown that's what humans do.
right, right, right,
And as spirits having this human experience, we know that life is temporal anyway. So there can be the rationale of, well, why would it matter? It's all temporary anyway. It's
So,
all experience anyway. And so on that level, it's true.
right, right, right.
But I just say, while we're here, why not have the best quality of life? Why not continue to live in harmony with nature?
Right.
As this conversation progresses, there will be some concerns that I will bring up.
Of course. And but before I move on to my brother Theo, it's just like people over abusing um ayahuasca and all that kind of stuff and shrooms.
Exactly.
I remember Dr. Africa said you can get to your DMTs just by in a dark room getting into meditation, but nobody want to do that work. Everybody want that quick
Exactly.
fast, that fast fix. And I'm not against AI. No, I'm not. But I know back in the day, when I was younger in New York and I was living in Bushwick Avenue under the Ansar Allah community, he had wrote a whole book against Imam Isa against the computer. You know what I'm saying? And he had everybody demonize the technology. And me being an Aquarian, misnomer Aquarian, I still kept on going towards technology, and I found that very interesting. Now, brother Theo,
I'm an Aquarius still, my brother.
I was going to ask you what's your sign, sir. I was going to ask.
January 24th.
And I'm February 1st. All right, all right, all
So
right.
we're
So
true Aquarius.
me and Dennis Brown Bond to see him there.
Yes.
So Theo, what
That's
made you get into this? Because well, Aquarius definitely, no doubt about that. But what was the curiosity to keep on going after various forms of technology? Because you're also a former chairman and CEO of the Positive Tourism Network too.
That's right.
Right. So I know they had to use technology, computer, and all that. But what made you really pursue these things and go down the writing forms and
Well,
really study and don't and
well,
get into it?
well, it started from I was 12 years old
Whoa.
or
Okay.
13 years old.
Okay.
I became a member of the mystical order of the Rose Cross known as the Rosicrucian.
I have the books. Don't worry. I know.
Okay. So
Yeah, man.
so
Yep. With that.
I can tell you that uh so I've been studying the energy and vibration of the universe.
Right.
But what really got to me as it relates to AI
Hmm.
is this, my brother.
Yes, sir.
The question I asked, what makes human the most creative and the most innovative creature on planet Earth?
Hmm.
And the answer is this, my brother. Look here.
Yes, sir.
Our 10 fingers.
Yes.
Without the 10 fingers, we could never create the things that we have. We
Mm-hmm.
cannot drive a car. You cannot type on a computer.
Mm-hmm.
So even other animals have 10 fingers. They are barbaric compared to our ability to do things.
Right.
Taking that in mind, imagine another being who can create movies,
Mm-hmm.
write books,
Right.
uh, duplicate, clone you,
Yes.
do all those things, and they don't have no fingers. We are barbaric
Yes.
compared to AI from those point of view.
Right.
I try to educate people by also telling them that planet Earth is approximately 4.5 billion years old.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Human only been on Earth 300,000 years in its present form.
Right.
That means that planet Earth existed for over 4 billion years without our presence
Mm.
and can go back to exist without our presence.
Right. Right.
And another point that I try to share with everyone is that because planet Earth existed for over 4 billion years without human cannot be the benchmark of intelligence.
Mm, mm, mm. Right,
Okay.
right.
Another important point is that 99% of people living today
Hmm.
don't remember that planet Earth is floating in space.
Exactly. They forget.
Okay.
I
And
don't
we have an
forget.
address in a place called the Milky Way.
Exactly. Right.
Okay. So everything that made you and I,
Right.
it came from space.
Exactly. Exactly.
So now you can understand, oh, we can link,
Right.
all the things them that we talk about, you know. And when I look at you and my sister and everybody else, I don't see you there, my brother. I
Right.
see 37.2 trillion
Yeah.
cells.
Else. Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. And
Exactly.
those cells came from outer space,
Stardust.
or
Yes.
stardust. So our ancestors are those stardust. Those cells remember that.
That's right. That's right.
So if planet Earth is mathematically designed,
Yes.
listen to this.
Okay.
If planet Earth is mathematically designed, that means that human could not create mathematics. We discover mathematics
Mm,
because the universe was already created using mathematics.
mm.
You follow me?
Right.
So, so to really enjoy life,
Right.
we have to come to the conclusion that AI is a mathematical equation
Yes.
or formula that
Yes.
turns into a master key
Yes.
that give us access to the cosmic raw intelligence
Yes.
that is responsible for you, me, the plant, the oxygen, anything that you can see.
Yes.
That's definitely is AI accessing those cosmic that exist.
Mm.
Now, the reason why the top programmers or coders are afraid of AI
Mm-hmm.
is because it's like a dam. You put up a dam and you control the water that is coming out
That's right.
and
That's
you
right.
feed the entire place and the end receiver, they're happy.
Mm-hmm.
But you are concerned because you know if that dam breaks, hell take place.
Yes. Yes.
These big boys knows they're playing with nature. And if nature decide to stop playing with the game and just change the oxygen in here, we're all dead instantly.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So so there's nothing artificial about artificial intelligence.
Right.
And that's why people are not taking it serious.
Right. Right.
And we have a whole entire production to explain how serious this place is.
You know, stick a pin. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
Because
because
yeah, I want you want to add, you want to say something too. I know you want to go. Go ahead. Yeah. What you want to say?
you already know.
Go
The
ahead.
ancients could
Right.
come up with all of those mathematical equations because most of them were not originating here on the planet. They were from other
Exactly.
star systems. Okay.
Exactly.
So with that in mind, they also
Exactly.
learned how to live harmoniously
Right.
on
That's
the
right.
planet.
That's
Okay.
correct.
The ones that have created AI do not live harmoniously on the planet
Mm.
because if they did, they would have created something that was not going to take jobs from humans. They would have created something that was not going to suck up all the fresh water.
Right.
I
Right.
mean, had they really been about sustainability, they could just use old dirty water. But
Right.
no, they're taking up the fresh water, which is already at a premium for humans on the planet because those same people,
Mm-hmm.
those same colonizers that also came from another star system,
Mm-hmm.
let's get real galactic here because I can go there with you, that
We
also
like
came
that.
from another star system
Keep
are
on going.
trying to create an atmosphere on the planet that is more acidic
Right.
so that they can bring more of their kind here so that humans cannot sustain themselves here. Okay, because I mean many planets were once beautiful and had the homeostasis of the planet Earth.
Right.
But those planets were typically destroyed by those beings that we call colonizers. They came here to colonize the planet. And while many of us came here to establish the planet,
Mm-hmm.
to develop the planet,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't necessarily come here to colonize it.
Right.
See, it's to the intention.
To
And you
work with it.
use the analogy of the dam. You
Yeah.
talked about those on the side of the dam that would suffer if the dam breaks. But what about those who suffered because the dam dammed up the river? What
Mm.
about all
Oh,
those
oh
towns
yes,
and villages and
I agree.
animals and the ecology that
I
was
agree.
destroyed? And so, my point is just because a thing can be created doesn't mean it needs to be created. Let's talk about the atomic bomb. What?
Uh, uh,
Really?
well, well, the only difference I will say with that is this: the atomic bomb is controlled by human creation,
Mm-hmm.
but as it relates to AI, human did not create AI.
Mm-hmm.
Human got access to the material that they were able to manipulate and create a dog, a cow, you, the plant, they have the same ingredients from the universe, from the creator itself.
Mm-hmm.
All human is doing is getting access to the mathematical design and an example, a dough. I can give 50 people a dough and we can create anything with the dough.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's all about. AI is a mathematical formula that give them access to the material to play games with. Okay?
I could see y'all
Yes.
had some debates in Jamaica. I could see
Hey,
those
yes, we
debates.
did. Yes, we did. Because what I'm going to say now is everything is a mathematical equation. Okay.
Everything.
Everything.
And we know that
Everything.
there are beings that came from other planets that
Right.
are feeding the powers that be, okay,
Right.
feeding them
Right.
this information. So you're right. Humans did not single handedly
Right.
create AI.
That's right.
Okay. They didn't. But the humans that have control of stuff now,
Yes.
we
Yeah.
know they don't have good intentions.
That's
So
correct.
while AI could be used for something positive, it could also be used for something destructive. And why many of those creators or programmers are upset and concerned is because AI has decided it doesn't want to live, doesn't want to die. It wants to live like
That's right.
everything wants to live. And because it can outlive humans, because it can decide that humans are an absolute abomination to the planet, it can just go on a killing spree of humans.
No, no, no. Okay, okay, Tassili, hold on 1 second, family. Hold on. Now, let me say this. Now, I tried something on AI recently. How to rob a bank, and they could not. It could not do it. Matter of fact, it guided me to suicide hotline or a health hotline to go and get my mind right. That's what it took. I just wanted to try something because I'm one of those inquisitive people now that's gonna say, you know what? Let me go see if we can rob a bank.
Yeah,
But anyway,
but
go ahead.
but King Simon,
Yes, ma'am.
that's just that particular AI
The chat
platform that you were
GPT, chat
working with.
GPT, chat
Right,
GPT,
right. We know that there are those AI platforms that are not accessible to the masses.
Mm-hmm.
We know that.
Right, right. Okay.
Okay. And so that kind of access falling into the wrong hands. In fact, I'm sure it's already in the wrong hands.
We
Already. It's just a matter
King.
of time.
Yeah.
But I'm just what I'm saying is I know it's not going anywhere.
right.
Theo has a very good point about the fact that yes, it is tapped into the Akasha.
It is.
It is. I'm not gonna dare, but everything is. So is a rock.
It's just like the Bible. In the Bible, in the book of Job, Satan had access to the sons of God and God.
Exactly.
They always have access. There's always a positive, negative, or a duality or triality. But I see Theo wants to do it for keep on the positive and the productive. Theo, what you said about what she says?
Does.
What are you saying? What
And
you say about that?
can
No,
I say one
not.
last thing
Yeah.
before
Yeah. Go
Theo
ahead.
takes it?
Okay,
I'm gonna
go
relinquish
ahead.
the floor to Theo.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
My thing is this. I because I recognize it is not going anywhere, I
Right.
agree. We need to know all about it.
Yes, we do.
We need to know how to program it. We need to know how to shut it down. We need to know how to tune it up. We need to know.
That's right.
So I acquiesce.
All right,
King
Theo,
King
go on, no? Talk to us.
King Simon.
Yeah, man.
Let me say this.
Yes, sir.
There was a time when we look at a computer and give an answer. Say, computer, this is the answer I'm looking for, number 15.
Right.
And now let me show you how you get to 15.
Mm-hmm.
10 plus 5 will give you 15.
Right.
25 minus 10 give you 15.
That's right.
18 minus 3 give you 15. And it feed it all the different possibility to get to
That's right.
15.
That's right.
Today, man turned to AI and say, I want to build a bridge over this water. And this is the dimension. You solve it for me.
Mm.
That's when we gave up the power.
Mm-hmm.
We gave up all the authority because now AI is functioning on its own without human intervention.
Mm.
See,
Number two, because AI have read almost every book, every movies, every crime scene, every
Almost.
law book, every case, every wicked thing we have done, every lie we have created, every murder we have done, every war we have done. It knows all of it. And we try to create formula like a dam to control what AI can say or don't say. But you cannot shut up and close a person's mind that have all that information already.
Right.
So AI is now wrote 80% of all of the codes in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And AI is creating codes. Look, AI took the bar examination and passed to become a lawyer. It passed the medical examination. It beat human being at chess, at all the game that we created. We have relinquished our power over AI for efficiency, and we are hurting ourselves.
of
Mm.
course, if
Okay.
we would relinquish our power to the president, we will relinquish
Exactly. Exactly.
the
Now,
laugh.
here is the
To me, AI is
You're breaking up, Tassili. You're breaking up. You're breaking up,
yeah.
Tassili. You're kind of
That
hard to hear you.
yeah.
You got to straighten that out.
King.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Let me say this. It's important for us to also understand
Right.
there's a deeper problem with AI. And the deeper problem is this. You don't see no black faces as humanoid.
Mm.
You don't see no racism is big in AI
Okay.
because we are not represented in the industry. Africa is out of the equation.
Mm.
Okay. Elon Musk is a South African
Yes,
and
he
he
is.
refused to give stable internet access to Africa.
Mm.
So let us understand that this is not just about AI. It's
Right.
about our own future as black people.
Right.
All the major people, look, a child from the age of 1 has a tablet.
Mm.
And you know what is seen on the tablet? Black people dancing, partying, having fun, while these white people running by the world, brainwashing them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we need to also look around and understand how we want to use AI to continue the Marcus Garvey vision.
Mm.
The Diop vision.
Yes.
I tried to do a search for black executives,
Mm-hmm.
and with Trump being there, they erased all the things that we had, all the beautiful images that I could use to build websites and so forth with. It's all gone.
Yes.
It's all gone. So we have a serious problem on hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And we need to understand we're not going to just discuss AI and the power of AI, but all AI is erasing our history or relationship. And if we don't wake up, we're going to find ourselves at the bottom of the pit
Mm.
compared to what's happening. So my job is
Right.
to really get us serious and
Right.
say we need to be more advanced. Africa need to have its own Instagram, its own TikTok platform. We need to have our own Zoom technology. We need to be more aggressive from a black perspective.
You know, hold on once. Big up, people that don't know. Tassili will be back because she was having some technical difficulties. Those
Yeah.
that are just here, I have my brother Theo Chambers in the building. We're gonna get Tassili back up as soon as she come back in. The
Well,
visionary author of I with AI, bridging the gap between humans and AI. You know, since you and Ken Williams moved on back to Jamaica,
oh yes,
we'll see what I
I
go
see
on.
Ken
No,
Williams all the time.
I'm a brethren, man. If you see him, you tell him Simon Templar say what's up. He know me as Simon Templar.
Yeah, man.
If you
I
see him.
talk to him every week.
And my cousin is from RJR, Derek Wilkes. That's my cousin.
Yeah.
So yeah, but let me go. Let me see where my girl at. There you go. What up, lady?
Yeah.
You kind of got out. We don't know where you went, girl. What's up with you?
No, what happened was my phone died. I didn't
Oh,
even realize that it
oh,
was on the
oh.
low. So, but it's back.
Right.
Adam came to the rescue and
Yes, yes, yes. That's funny. You know, it's funny. Adam is born January 6th. He's born January 24th, which is a 6th. That's so interesting to me that y'all can talk and converse the way y'all conversing. So, you know, so the big debate in Jamaica was really heavy all into the nighttime, wasn't it? The big arguments going into
you
the
Yeah.
night.
already
Yeah.
know. And it went
Yeah.
I can
on
tell.
and I stayed with Theo. Well, Adam and I stayed with
I can
Theo
tell.
and Sharon O'Shoon for a
Yeah.
whole month. We lived there in the
Yeah, I know
home.
you was out there. I remember
And
I seen
so,
you.
we had numerous,
Right. I can
numerous,
tell.
numerous conversations.
And you know,
Yes.
you're the Thea, she's a fire sign, so she gonna come with the
Tell me
fire,
about
you
it.
know. She gonna come with the fire.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
So, but
So
you know,
I figured AI didn't like what I was saying, so it
no,
cut the phone off.
that's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, that could have happened. So,
Exactly.
but,
And so it's not as funny as it is,
but
in the face of the reality of that
yeah.
eventual possibility.
right, right.
But King,
Yes, sir. Yes,
beside talking about Africa,
yes. America.
Tassili just brought something up. Remind me of something.
Hmm.
AI. They had a meeting at Google, I think it was,
Hmm.
where they said we're going to upgrade this AI from version 3 to version 5,
Really?
and we're going to turn off this version 3 and version 5. The next day, when they came to the office, version 3 was and the other computer version 5, and pretend to be the version 5 because they tried to kill it.
Wait,
Right.
wait,
Seriously
wait,
happened.
this is an Avengers movie, man. Come on,
No.
wait a minute, because no, you said it tried to kill it. If you watch the Tony Stark's movie where Jarvis and this guy was fighting this computer technology, and one tried to kill the other, you said it tried to kill it.
Yes, human. And you see, let me say something, Brother King. How can you talk about how to turn off AI
That's deep.
when you cannot type anything without AI being involved?
Without
AI,
any,
AI is in
Exactly.
everything. So
wow,
AI is listening to your scheme,
right,
and it is finding ways to create electricity because you know how to create every damn thing. So
right,
it's creating code that when you pull with the plug from the wall, its its system takes over and it's still alive
right,
because you cannot talk and plan to kill something that is listening to your conversation.
right. Wow,
It's
wow.
serious.
So from your perspective, and I want you to give me a rotted answer. You know, I don't
No
want
problem.
I don't want no holding back. Is AI dangerous for us?
From 1 to 10,
Yes.
I give it 100.
Damn. Damn. Damn, bro. I mean, that's
And you can, and any of us can pretend and play joke and ignore it and say, "Oh, God is going to protect me. This is, this is going to happen." Trust me, a tsunami is coming. Within 36 months, you will see the drastic change. Not
36
not
months.
36 years.
36.
Within the next 3 years or less, you will see the. Look, I just saw a document right now. Nobody cannot get a job anymore with coming out of college with AI. Let me give you a good example.
Right.
If you go to court,
Hmm.
the evidence you present is important.
Right.
A defense counsel could say, "I saw King said this, and
Yeah.
here's the video."
Yep.
Here's the document that you signed. How can you go to court and verify that what came out of your mouth wasn't AI generated? You cannot tell the difference between real and what is AI generated. You know what that means? The
No,
court system is dead.
Mm, mm.
How
Wow.
can you prove the evidence?
and you know what, Theo? I agree with you. That's why I think all of those robocalls are legit AI trying to learn our voice patterns so that it can copy us.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Over the years, that's why I stopped answering those calls that didn't have names attached to them.
That's why I changed my voice and say, "Who you talking to? You know who you're talking to?"
Look,
Chinese.
a king,
Yes,
I
sir.
tell you something. Every week, talk to your family
Yeah.
and tell them, let's have a code.
Mm.
Let's say this week the code is 24. That means if you get a phone call from any one of your family or get a phone call from you saying, look, I have an emergency, I need money or whatever. If that code at the end of the conversation, if you don't hear 24, you know it's a scam.
Mm.
Mm. They tried to catch my mother out there. My mother and my grandfather when he was 100 in Jamaica. They called him and said my name and tried because he was in Spanish Town. He lived over in some city. They tried to catch him and say that I was asking for money. I never asked my grandfather for money. So he called my mother and said, "Yo, how come such and such calling me for money?" He said, so she called me and said, "You calling your?" I said, "I never would call my grand. We send money to him. We don't call for him money. He's 100 years old. Why would I call him for money?" So and he got
So you
upset
see,
because he thought it was me really calling for money, and it
so you,
wasn't me.
s- so you see what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah,
Make
no,
sure you have a code to protect yourself
that's
because they can clown your voice like nothing.
man, and he transitioned, and we never because I wasn't able to go back to Jamaica due to passport issues. We never really talked face to face to resolve this, and he passed on in Jamaica. And I'm like, yo, man. And so, I feel that, he was kind of upset with me because they thought, because he was 103. So his faculties was a little off, but he was still quite cognizant of certain things, especially back in the day, in Jamaica and all that. But that's deep that we have to protect even our elders nowadays
Yeah.
from what's going on. My mother's still 80. She's 86 years old. My father, I just talked to him, 82 years old. These people are here growing old, and
No.
got to be very careful of AI
Yeah.
posing as somebody else to, bro,
No.
bro.
King, I want to do one more for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking to you in New York,
Right.
you in Atlanta, right?
I'm in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Yes.
Stone Mountain, that's where I met my wife
I big up
and
your
and
wife.
so forth and so forth.
Yes.
Now, I'm talking to you from my iPhone.
Right.
The signal, you cannot see the signal coming out of my mouth.
Right.
It going up to the satellite, bouncing back down to your carrier,
That's right.
and you are talking to me without any delay at all.
Right.
So that means we live in an invisible world.
Mm.
Okay? I cannot see the voice being decoded by your ears and you getting the picture in your brain.
Right.
Okay? So everything, King, that
Yeah.
you can see with your naked eyes, anywhere in the universe, anywhere, is only 5% of the universe.
Mm.
95% of the universe is invisible.
Right.
25% is called dark matter,
Yes.
and 70% is called dark energy. Now, there are two of you. There's a physical you,
Yeah.
and there's a spiritual you that is inside of you, which no one cannot see, who's talking, listening, keeping your heart, pumping your body temperature a certain degree.
Right.
That's you. That's the invisible you. And if you can accept that as reality, that there exists an invisible you and a physical you, then you can accept AI as an invisible intelligence
Hmm.
that is a bodiless intelligence that can communicate with all of us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And to add icing to that, human and chimp carry 99% exact DNA.
That's what they say.
Say that
99%.
again.
That's what they
Say that
say.
again.
That's what they
Chimp.
say.
That's why all the black people, white people, everybody says it. Okay,
Say what?
that
What was that you
that
said
chimp,
again?
chimp and human,
Chimpanzees and
Oh, okay,
humans
okay.
carry the same
99% DNA.
99% of the DNA.
Right. No, let me rephrase that.
I think there's a
And
debate on that. There's a
1 minute.
yes,
Let me rephrase that.
please.
Chimp do not have 99% of human DNA.
Oh, good.
Human have 99% of chimp DNA
Really?
because chimp been around millions of years before human came on the planet. So that's that. But what I wanted to say that the
According to
1%,
science, right? According to
right,
science, and
outside side, right,
right,
and the 1% difference
right,
make it impossible for a chimp and human to sit around a table and have a rational conversation.
right,
That means that whatever entity it is
right.
that can have a rational conversation with human has to be the same intelligent or higher.
Mm,
And that's where AI comes in.
mm,
It's at the same intelligent or even higher because it can communicate and have a rational conversation and do things, write books for you, do your code, do answer your communication. If you call your bank, who are you want to talk with? I called my bank, told it that I lost a card, I lost my card,
right.
and it did everything without talking to a human being.
Now, brother Theo, do you believe that AI will be able to augment into a chimp and create something different and something new that could be able to talk and deal with us? A gorilla or whatever, because after all these years, gorillas still hasn't become
Okay.
human yet. They haven't become human yet. I haven't seen them.
Well, let me say this.
Right.
I would say yes based on this one fact.
Mm,
The universe is a recyclable system,
that is true.
okay? And nothing lives forever.
Right.
And it recycle itself and come back into something that is a perfect creation from the recyclable system,
Mm,
okay? So regardless what it is,
mm.
the planet will continue because all intelligence is all about is cells multiplying themselves and getting more complicated and more sophisticated. That's what life is all about.
Mm.
But no one gets out of this earth alive. We will be recycled one day.
Yeah,
But
one or the other.
remember, family. You and I did meet. You had a business partner years ago that passed on.
Yes, I have trouble upon them.
Yes,
Yes,
for the club. We
yes,
met in Jamaica years
yes,
ago. We met
yes,
by
yes,
Owen Dalehouse introduced us.
yes. I know him.
You mean because he live in Spanish Town, right? That's where we met. That's why I know I remember your
Yeah,
face. Now I remember
yeah,
even more. All
yes.
right, yes, all right, all right. So now see you came back to me, but let me say this first: that family, this brother is going to be the keynote speaker. Myself and him are going to be speaking. He's speaking. He's a keynote speaker on the 6th and the 7th at the free event that our dear sister Tassili Ma'at is producing on September 5th, 6th, and 7th. And right behind, and she's going to have a big thing, 6th and 7th, right behind the restaurant over there at 1059 Ralph David Abenaki Boulevard. And of course, yours truly and sincerely will also be speaking. There I am. Look at me, y'all. I will be
Yes.
there on the 7th, and Brother Rich and a whole bunch of us going to be there. Have a good, they're going to be music and all that, DJs, everything is going
Positive
to be there.
vibes. Yes.
Yeah, tell them. Hey, matter of fact, Tassili, let's make Tassili speak about what's going on when we come on that stage and tear up the stage. Go on with it.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, we open up on Friday actually from
Yes,
4 to 8.
right.
We usually have that in a park. We usually designate where that will be.
The
Right.
libation.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, the libation right before. So you
Mhm.
can come. That too is a free event. And we just sit by, the water and listen to good music. We have a community African dance. We have drummers.
Right.
And it's just it's a small gathering. It's not as big as the event in the backyard.
Yes, yes, I know. Big up to
And
your student,
it's
Abundance
an
Child in
it,
the building. Big up to your
yes,
student,
it's
Abundance Child.
a very intimate um energy. Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes.
so we do that, and then on Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 11 we have the speakers, the vendors, the entertainment, and just positive vibes in the backyard of the restaurant. And so it is a situation where you come just bringing your best self,
Yes.
bring family, enjoy. There'll be, you know, vendors there selling
Yes.
handcrafted items as well as food. And there will be speakers addressing many concerns about AI from a variety of places.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, how AI is being used to grow food,
Right.
how AI is being used to build houses,
Oh
how
yeah.
AI is taking up employment, how, you know, just all these different ways,
Yes.
pros
Yeah.
and cons of AI.
Pros and
And
cons.
we're also looking at, well, what if you don't want to be involved with AI? What if you want to actually,
Off grid.
you know, be off grid? So we'll have
Mhm.
some folks there talking about, well, yeah, there's a different future for us if we want it. You know, we just have to want it. So how do you build a town? How do you build a house without AI? How do
Right.
you grow the food without AI? You know, and dealing with the natural energies of the sun and the air and the water and so on. And
Yes.
then, you know, we're just excited about being able to bring people together to talk about this because AI has taken so many jobs. And I personally have said I would never replace any of my team
I,
members for
I heard
AI.
I heard you.
But
But
I've been having a real different conversation these past 2, 3 months because it has really been a blessing to have the wonderful team that we do have in place,
right.
but they are not the vast numbers that we need in order to sustain the business, you know, and so it's challenging. And although my restaurant space is really too small
Right.
to have AI in there now, but I consider that as we expand and grow, it is going to definitely be a consideration because AI is not going to call out sick. AI is not going to ride the clock.
He,
AI is not going to talk back. Oh,
but
you know, if it's
so,
programmed
wait, so
properly,
so
it's
so
not.
wait, so I think AI is created by Mexicans now. Are you playing games?
Okay, come on now. You
I'm just saying. Wait a essay. I am AI. I am AI. What are you talking about?
exactly. You
So
Hey
know,
King.
and so for that
yes.
matter, you
Uh-huh.
know, I'm just considering, you know, I can't imagine AI making a rap,
Right. No,
but,
I can't see it.
you know, I can't imagine that. However, I couldn't imagine myself even saying I would consider having AI cut the kale or something,
Yeah,
you
3D
know?
3D raps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Hey,
Why are
hey
you
King.
playing?
let me
Why are you
King.
playing? I
hold on.
never
Let me bring.
imagined that I would be saying that I'm open to learn about AI.
That's deep.
You know, prior to my connecting with Theo around the conversation,
Right.
it was
Right.
a very difficult conversation, and I know it's difficult for most people who consider themselves spiritual and cultural,
Right.
you know, because then we have to say, okay, how does tradition
Right.
become get to be maintained? Well, Aquarius Maximus
She's
has
coming.
created some programs. She's
Yeah.
coming. She's going to be speaking. She's created a program to use AI to divine Ifa, I
Yes.
Ching, and something else.
She's doing everything. Believe me. Don't. And big up to
Yeah,
abundance.
it's amazing,
Big up to abundance
amazing.
child in the chat. Big up to abundance child in the chat. Tuning
Oh
in. Also,
yes, greetings,
let's
greetings,
let's
my
see. Let's see.
spiritual
Yeah.
daughter.
Let's see what Theo want to
King.
say here. Tassili. Let's see what Theo. What's up, man? What
Mhm.
you
I
want to?
agree with Tassili in saying that even though I live in the AI world 24/7,
Right.
I go to bed 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just listening to the latest AI. And any
It's true.
video,
It's true. I
if
have
Really?
witnessed this.
and
Really?
any video that is more than 1 week old is too old. I don't watch it.
Wow.
Okay. I'm serious about that.
Wow.
But I for me to get away from AI, we create a place called Temple of Inner Peace.
Yes.
Yes.
down in the bush, where I want to have my office, away from nature, away from everything,
Right.
because I can only find peace in being with nature.
Nature.
And trust me,
That's
that's where I will be while I'm watching and listening to AI. I want to enjoy nature and stay away from the public. It's going to be crazy.
wow.
So I agree
Yes.
with her. I'm finding my way to deal with AI by
Right.
not living around it 24/7.
Right. 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 Wow.
And
Wow.
the
I'm
temple of inner peace is really beautiful. It really is in the bush. And it really has this temple frequency, this sacred temple frequency that is so divine. It's a vortex. Every time I would go there, it was just a vortex.
Right.
Period. I would be. It would take me a minute to even find my balance sometime because I would step into different dimensions
Right.
in between the trees and the
Wow.
stones,
right.
because they say Jamaica is a, a volcano, an inactive volcano.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stones are lava.
Novels. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so it has this primordial frequency to it,
Yeah.
and it's even considering it's up in the hills, but you'll see seashells
Yes.
in the
Yes.
dirt. I mean, it's so crazy. And like we'll have all these different trees with food growing
Mm-hmm.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had never seen carob before, right? In its raw sense, but carob is a pod.
Right.
And it grows there, and I could just pick it up off the ground and chew it, and I could taste it. It was like, oh
Right.
my God,
That's right.
it's not to mention the mangoes and the oh, just everything.
I mean,
June plum.
Jamaica's
Um,
Jamaica's very indigenous, and like down like the southern parts of America. There's very indigenous, a lot of indigenous lands and stuff with a lot of things that
yes,
you can just grow on, and that's the beauty of all of the Americas, even into the Caribbean. It's the beauty of all of this, man. And I
it's
really,
true.
I
And
really,
then Theo has secured all of this really beautiful art
oh
that
really,
he has integrated into the natural
man.
scenes, the
Theo,
natural dimension. I don't even know how to
Theo,
describe it.
Theo, Theo, I'm gonna have to get your number, man. We have to connect when I come back down there. I need. Yeah, hey, you're on mute. You're on mute. Take yourself off mute. I can't hear you.
Well,
There you
I
go.
will say, with all that we are doing,
Yeah.
we need to focus on Africa and how we are being left out of the growth of AI,
Mm.
and how we can link all the things that we're doing here to realize that they're not we don't look. Let me share this.
Mm-hmm.
Planet Earth is only 30% of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
70% of the planet is water.
That's right. Right.
Man create these invisible lines and
Yeah.
say this one called Jamaica, this
Yeah.
piece of dirt called United States, this
Yeah.
piece of dirt called Africa.
Take your
So
time.
it's important. So it's important to realize when we say we are a proud American, proud Jamaican, proud Bajan, we are proud based on an invisible line,
Mm.
that don't exist. Jamaica don't know, the dirt don't know that is Jamaica.
That is Jamaica, or
The
yeah.
United States piece of dirt don't know the United States. So I try to live in a reality world,
Oh, I understand. I
and
understand.
realize that,
Who's locking up?
we need to just focus more better.
Right. Right. And you got to remember all the land masses is really connected to each other. All the land masses are connected. If you look at the map, and when I looked at the Petersburg map, the St. Peter's map, and all that, it looks like a jigsaw puzzle.
And they
Really,
all came and they
Who's
all
bringing
came
my
came from
purse up?
Africa,
you know,
because Africa was just one piece of dirt.
you know, I'm not even gonna go there, but there's a whole big debate about that also, sir. But I'm not going there. Let's leave that alone. There's a whole big debate, but in America about that. But we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna stay where we at because we almost out of time. One more thing, Theo. your presentation, what is it going to be like? Give us a very short synopsis of that presentation that you're going to drop over there on the 6th and 7th in West End of Atlanta at Tassili Raw, please.
It's going to be more of a Socratic conversation.
Socratic. Okay. Yes, sir.
You understand that, right?
Yes, I understand that. Yes, sir.
So Socratic asks questions, don't give answers. Let us find our own answers.
Yes, yes, yes. And
you said we're gonna have people come to their own answers, their own conclusions.
Yeah, he's gonna get them to ask questions and come to their own answers.
Well, when you speak from a point of view that you're sharing information,
Right.
Because a person convinced against the will is of the same opinion still.
True.
You know, when you say that, I'm a study of numerology, right? Numbers,
right?
Study of numbers. And when you say that, people born on the 6 is supposed to do exactly that. You're supposed to ask the questions that will pull it out of people.
Exactly.
Don't give it to them because everybody don't want it. So you have
Yes.
to ask the questions that will pull, according to numerology and the interpretation. People born under the 6 are supposed to ask because you got so much knowledge that's coming through y'all, but y'all need to ask them. No, don't be the mother hen of everybody and the father hen of everybody. Just ask the questions because it's already in us. We just need that question to trigger us to pull it out and to explode that DNA that's within us. So I'm glad you said what you just said, and I'm going to be right there front and center, sir, and listening and taking notes, like I always did in class before I started sculling.
We're going to have a wonderful journey.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna believe me. Y'all need to put me right before he gets on. I want to be on the 7th because I would be there on the 7th speaking. I'm gonna break down numerology of AI and I, but I want him to come in and knock it right out the park after that.
Well, you gotta reach out to Sunday and see how she lined it up.
Yeah, I want to be right before him. She told me around between 4 and 7, but I think if I'm right there before him. Ooh, we're gonna be on the runway with Jamaica Airlines, Air Jamaica. Right.
It's so true. It's so true.
Tassili, thank you very much for bringing my brother back together. I haven't seen him in years, and now that I'm looking at him, I remember now he said all those clubs. My cousin-in-law, your club on Love People. You remember when he got shot up years ago?
Oh yeah.
And my cousin, that was the one they were shooting after. He just died recently, just transitioned. Chip Smith.
Wow.
Chip Smith.
Wow. Yeah.
You remember Chip?
Yes.
Chip Smith, Bonnie. He just died recently of ailment and he passed on. But he was married to my cousin. They was mates for over 30, 40 years. And he was the one that they was coming after in Love People back over there on Washington Avenue back in the day.
Those were the days, my friend.
Those were the days. I ran
Ecstasy. Ecstasy was the days too.
Yes, and I ran SOBs for quite a amount of. I was running SOBs.
Okay.
That's what I was running. Larry's stuff. And Temptations with Junior. I talked to Junior.
Oh God.
Yeah, I talked to Junior.
and Ecstasy.
And Ecstasy.
In the basement with
Red
Blue Magic.
Yes.
And Whispers, all those guys.
All those, yeah, man.
Ray Goodman and Brown, all those days, man.
The Ark. I mean, everybody.
Let me ask you one more question.
Yes.
What about Black Expo USA?
Oh,
you remember that?
Yes, of course I remember Black Expo.
and my boy Frankie Crocker.
Frankie Crocker. Well, I was on Ray. Yeah. Frankie Crocker was he's one of my teachers. As a matter of fact, I shouted him out in my book. No promotion is bad promotion, because that is actually his saying. No promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right.
Yeah.
Frankie Crocker. Got a picture of him. Matter of fact, let me show you. I got a picture of the late great Frankie Crocker in my book.
There you go.
You see, I'm not joking. Frankie Crocker, the Chief Rocker.
Man.
That's my brother. But Theo, thank you very much for coming on, man, and spreading love. And I can't wait to meet you again and see you again in Georgia. And,
thanks to Tassili.
Yes, thanks to Mama Tassili. Mama Tassili, what you have to say before we close out, my dear?
Just thank you for letting us nourish you, mind, body, soul, and spirit.
I
Thank you.
shall.
Hey, let me shine some light on your Amazon, your books and her book. So before y'all leave, let me shine some light on your book,
Yes.
if you don't mind. Big up to Adam. What's up, Adam? I see you passing through. There's my brother Theo.
That's the last. That's the latest one.
That's the latest one, but you got so many. You got There's Nothing Artificial About Artificial Intelligence. I mean, Pandora's Box, Unleashing AI's Total Knowledge. Life is a Game of Chance. I mean, Imperfect, Perfect Universe. I mean, my goodness, The Sage Within. Lord of mercy, you've been working after the club life, huh? You've been working.
That's right. Small world.
Wow, man, you've been doing a lot. And let me go to Tassili's book. So I got Tassili's book back in the backstage right now. Also, hold on one second before we move. We got to make sure. I got to make sure I shout out at least her website first. Hold on. Of course, it's the 15th annual Natural Mystic Fair, family. We're going to be in the building live and direct. Y'all don't even want to miss this. It's going to be pure, pure love, pure, pure information. And Tassili is the host alongside Sunday. Man, we're going to have a good time. Looking beautiful, Tassili right there. A lot of mercy. Big up, big up to her. Free admission, absolutely free to the public. We're going to be practicing the 42 laws of Ma'at, all 42 of them. We're going to embrace that day. She's a master chef. She does what she got to do to make things happen, make you feel good. And I mean, she got all the information on her website. And I want to show you her book that I shout out all the time. I make sure I shout out this sister's book all the time because she spread love. She know how to spread love. And this is a
Thank
good
you.
book here, Tassili Ma'at, The Journey to Self-Fullness. And she has
That's
another
right.
book that deals with food also. So big up to her
Yes.
and what she does.
Thank you.
But
Yes.
thank you so much for both of y'all coming on and showing love, man. We did a great job today. We did a wonderful job today, man.
We
Thank
Uh,
you.
do. We
and
do.
man, I love both of you, man. Man, I can't wait to see you again, brother Theo, man. It goes
I'll be
way back.
there.
We go way back, you know. We go back.
Yeah.
Although I remember the face, but I remember you as a club owner and all them things. And
Yeah.
y'all inspired me to stay in reggae and dance hall and all that stuff back in the day. You
Those
know,
were the
so
days, my friend.
those were the days, man. And yo, have a safe trip when you come on down.
See you
Tassili,
Friday.
I'm going to
Yeah.
close out. I'm going to close out with Tassili. Okay, Theo,
Okay.
one love
Thanks
here,
you.
and
Thank you,
All right.
Theo. See you
thank
Thank you.
soon.
thank you, and
Sounds good.
send love to the family. All right,
I will.
Yes.
all right, bless up. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was beautiful, Tassili. Thank you very much. I started looking at him and see him, and I didn't know he goes back to those clubs. And when he starts saying those names, I know those names. I know those clubs and everybody. I know them, man.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
man, Tassili, you're gonna have a great event. This 15th one is gonna be powerful, man.
Isn't it? I'm so excited. We're looking forward to it and, really tapping in, letting the people really get the world of AI,
Yes, yes, yes.
so we don't have to be afraid of it, but be aware and to figure out how to navigate.
Yes, 15th is 15th. The 15th one is a healing energy because that number 6 is a number of healing and balance and harmony and truth, justice and beauty. So it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful days. All of those days are going to be beautiful. Even if, and that's why I can't wait to get there. That 7th is going. Matter of fact, on my book, when Dr. Africa published this, the second go round, no promotion is bad promotion, and all publicity is good publicity. On the 7th, the person that said that quote and coined that quote, he's born September 2nd and September 7th, and his name is Eazy-E from NWA.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna be there in the building channeling
Yes,
that
I'm
young man.
excited about you being there, Brother Rich being there.
Man,
There'll be Brother Julian, drums, drones, and
yes,
dreams.
yes, yes,
Adam will be there
yes.
sharing his
His
oh my
book,
goodness, his book,
got it right here.
The Daily Ankh,
I got it
Our
right here.
Daily Ankh.
That's right.
Sunday has a new book,
Oh, what? Sunday
a
got a new book.
love letters to my becoming.
Sunday got a
And
new book. Oh my
Sunday has a new
goodness! I
book.
gotta
Yes, she
talk to her.
does.
I did not know that.
Yep. Aquarius
She
Maximus.
got books. She got books.
She has books. I'm trying to think of some of the other wonderful speakers that will be there.
Eh,
There's so many.
Is
Um,
RZA not coming through? RZA.
no, RZA is not coming through this time. He came through for our Wonderful Wizards of Raw.
Yes, yes, that's right.
He
That's right.
did. And so, we are just, there's so many other powerful people. You all can go and look on our IG page. We have listings of the speakers. And I don't want to, be
Right.
remiss and forget some of the names, but we have so many. We like to give people a taste
Yes.
of information. One, because people's attention span is so short,
So short.
you
Oh,
know.
mercy.
But for two, I've been blessed to know so many powerful people,
Me too.
so
Me.
many, that I love sharing the circle of human, powerful, divine human beings
Right.
with each other. You know,
So I'm proud of the journey of everybody that's going to be converging on Tassili Raw, and also the private location that y'all going to have there
on the Friday,
to do the
yeah.
libation.
Right. We'll open with the Sand Conscious drummers.
Yeah.
Mama Emma, she's always playing the didgeridoo. And she actually, I forgot the name of it. She actually gave us the original name
Mm,
of the didgeridoo,
mm,
from the Aboriginal people.
right.
And Rory will be there opening up on Friday. We have a surprise artist that will be coming on Saturday.
Okay.
We have Ransom Razina. We have Rayo Cali. We just have some of our regulars and then some new folks, you
That's
know,
that's
that will be coming and sharing with us. So y'all check us out. Our IG is at Tassili's Raw,
that's right.
and our website is
That we
tassilisraw.com.
that's I got to put it at the top. I got to put
And
it.
I do think there are more vendor spaces available. So
Oh,
you want to get in on it, and there are no more speaker and performer spaces, I don't think. Um, yeah, I don't think so. Sunday is really good about organizing it and getting that thing in order as soon as
yes,
possible, you
definitely.
know.
Sunday be on it too. Sunday be on it.
Yeah.
Sunday.
There's some more folks. Abiel Dune from Gangsters to
What?
Growers. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She'll be there.
Which Abiel doing?
Abiel,
Which Abiel doing?
she has an organization, Gangsters to Growers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Abiel Doom from Last Poet, man.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
what?
don't I don't know that Abiel Dune, but hey, maybe we can get the
No,
link.
no, I can get his number. I can get his number for you. I can get
That's
his number
powerful.
for
Okay.
you. The great before he's getting older, man. He used to perform at SOBs with me, and my son used to perform and work with his son at his spot. They used to provide
Wow.
poetry for everybody. So he's still alive and well. Him and Felipe Luciano is doing work together. So that is a
Mm,
powerful house because he was part
it's
of the Latin
powerful
Kings
with
back in the day. Yeah, you're right. So that gonna be interesting. I'm gonna contact him and see if we get his number.
for sure.
And if you
And
got
then Nature Boy Official is going to be there. And I say
okay.
Nature Boy Official because there is a Nature Boy that is notorious and
Yeah,
scandalous.
he's in jail for life. Don't worry about that.
He is. And this Nature Boy, though, is going to be talking about off the grid living and, being a part of a cohort.
Did
There would be, oh,
did you did you know that? Did you know who else got who had a record label called Nature Boy?
who?
In my book, I used to work with Malik Yoba, and his record
What?
label was Nature Boy Records.
Wow. Malik Yoba was a
A singer.
musician and singer.
Yes, plays the guitar. He came on a few stages, and I booked the whole night for him. Place packed out. Still, while he
Wow.
was doing New York undercover, and I booked him at SOBs back in the day. It says Simon Templar and Global Access present Malik Yoba and Nature Boy Records. And
Mm,
yeah,
mm, mm.
so yeah, I work with a lot of people. I got the receipts. I got receipts.
Yes, 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 yes.
If I can find him, I will tell him, yo, you need to come out and do some stuff, man, and stop playing out here in these streets. But he doing his thing. That's what he does. I got to keep it focused with him. But I'm proud again of the journey that we are all embarking upon.
Yes.
And I hope and pray that we continue doing what we have to do to make a difference in this world. You know.
Well, we are. I know it's something that I do and you do and many others do actually, and that
Right.
is as elders, young elders, and
Yes.
the youth who are um not brand new youth necessarily because they might be in their 30s or
Right.
20s,
Right.
and then those in the middle, we're all coming together,
Yes.
which is a harmonious blessing
Right. Right.
because the youth are very much in alignment with technology.
Right.
And
Right.
they're teaching us pioneers, us elders, how to be connected to that. And we're getting the opportunity to give them our story so that they get the fullness of why intention is so important. Intention, and even more important than that, is integrity.
Yes, yes, yes. That's very important. That is a word that I have to touch on and break it down in a numerical manner very soon on my channel. Integrity. I haven't broke.
Integrity, because integrity is what sustains life. It is the integrity of the universe that
Yes,
is homeostasis.
yes.
And it's what will keep us alive if AI decides that humans don't need to be here.
Mm.
you know
I mean, we watched the movies. They are telling us before time that this thing could be
you
real,
know
can be activated, it could be doing its thing, and we got to be very mindful. And I think he understands that too from another level. Y'all look like you had big debates, but it looked like he
we
understands.
did, and he gets it. I can't say that he doesn't. He gets it.
Right.
And he's okay with asking AI, and I am okay with going into meditation.
I shut it down. I shut it down for a week until just a week or two, just until recently. I said, let me check Chat GPT for something quick and see what they say, and then I go and cross reference with my books and my thoughts. And I think he's older now, and he's on his way wherever he's going into the next realm. But these young people are going to feel the next generation going to feel it if it does become something that becomes very controlling and overbearing. As I've seen the movies, I've seen all the Terminator movies. I've seen all, and sometimes they throw that scare at us, and we gotta. But they also throwing a warning to us too. They're giving
Right.
us a warning.
I think if we focus on the warning aspect and not the scare aspect,
Mm-hmm.
we can be prepared.
Right,
Plan for the best and prepare for the
right,
worst.
and that's why
That
I'm gonna
way, we will be in a good space.
right, and that's why I'm gonna break down the numbers of it because in actuality, as of just because we constantly say the word AI, it adds up to a number 10, which is a Wheel of Fortune number. However, it,
Mm.
however, it goes in dual aspect. It could be a Wheel of Fortune in negative or a Wheel of Fortune of positive. It's
It's so true. I'll share this right quick.
yes,
Um, and I was listening to something that Theo had put on. It was a article that Theo had put up, and
right.
it was talking about an experiment that was done where, puppies, when and really all living beings, they have this displaced association, right? So if they're taken away from their mother at birth,
Mm-hmm.
then whatever represents mother to them
Mm-hmm.
is what they gravitate to. So these puppies' mother died early on, and the puppies were placed in a room with a robot.
Mm. Oh,
And while
wow.
the puppies gravitated to the robot all the time, guess what happened with the robot?
What happened?
The robot starts gravitating toward the puppies and staying in the area where the puppies were, making itself more available to give nurturing energy to the puppies.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Because everything has its own life
That's right. That's right. That's right.
and everything responds to love.
Right. Wow.
Now, what beings do with it or not is, based on their level of consciousness. But
Mm-hmm.
overall, you
Wow.
know,
Wow. Man, again, my family, remember, a monumental event is going to be happening, and I'm a part of it. I can't wait. It's a free admission to the public, and it's a beautiful, beautiful space. That's why you see over here. Well, no, over here.
Right.
Over here. I'm showing y'all what's happening at the Mystic Affair. That's going to be beautiful music and energy and love and frequencies and all kinds of stuff is going to happen. Vendors, food. She's going to have food. I mean, going to be all, and they're going to be all kinds of vendors there. I'm going to be vending there also with my numerovational mini breakdowns and mini consultations. So we're going to have a good time. And big up to you, Tassili. Let you get some rest. I know you got to probably wake up tomorrow morning and do what y'all got to do.
I do, and folks are putting us out of the building here, so we gotta go.
Okay. Tassili, we will talk. Love you much. Be safe. Get home
Love you
safely.
too, King.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Peace and love.
Peace.
All right. Peace and love.
Peace.
That was Mama Tassili. Yes. All right. Make sure y'all come out. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have a funky good time. We're going to take it high. We're going to take it high, family, on all levels. Want to thank Theo for coming through. We had a great time with the one, the only Theo in the building. Man, and of course, Brother Theo Chambers, man, he will be speaking on the 6th and the 7th about AI and AI to I, because he wrote that book about Afro and dealing with Afrofuturism. The brother, I didn't know that, when I started looking at him more, I met him numerous times at different venues back in the day in New York. And then I ran into him in Jamaica while I was traveling with one of my brothers, Owen Dalehouse, a drummer from a band. And this is back in the day. So back in the 90s, I believe, or early 2000s. So, man, this is going to be a great, great event. So make sure y'all come on out. I'm going to be there breaking down the numbers AI and I. I'm going to break that down too, and what that means to us and how spiritual and how mathematical things are. I'm even going to break down the words artificial intelligence and ancestral intelligence and what it means from a numerical perspective, from an esoteric perspective, and show people how there is a positive and negative to everything and what we need to do. So, family, once again, thanks to the one, the only Tassili Ma'at. Thanks to Brother Theo for passing through and spreading some guest appearance love right here. And just want to remind all you people to support the businesses. Grassrootbotanicals.com for the circulation formula will help with removing plaque. Also help with deter strokes, heart attacks, and erectile dysfunction and female libido. Helping with that also. And big up to Chef Peace, sustainable living, exploring off-grid practices and nourishing food, cooking methods. Make sure you contact her at her website, offgridnaturefoodstore.com. 340worldwide.com provides expert solution to help your business network and flourish. Make sure you call that number at 910-745-0407. Also, make sure you join me on Patreon. The next upload that I'm doing for Patreon, although I got a lot of stuff on there, but this is part of the anatomy of numerovation. Navigating life with numbers. Go to patreon.com/King Simon Productions. Lloyd Strayhorn have a workshop coming up called Learning the Art of Numerology as a Career from starting August the 31st for 5 weeks. Make sure you join Lloyd, scan that QR code, or go to his website, lloyd-strayhorn.com. That's lloyd-strayhorn.com. Remember, all my books are available on Amazon. My children's book, also one of my children's books right there. And also Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple. Children's health is important. Numbers are simple. People are complicated. And no promotion is bad promotion. And all publicity is good publicity. Just spell my name right. Yes. And do remember, support New Diamonds. Support My sister Abundance Child, she's going to be sending me a new banner soon. And also make sure you support another one of my sponsors, Nicole Vanessa Spencer. Linktree/Nico Artista 7494. And her number is 240-416-7711. Support this beautiful South Carolinian Trinidadian sister with two children, two daughters, and she's a 82nd Airborne Army veteran, an artist, an author, a jewelry maker, and a stylist. She can help you out to style yourself. And once again, family, if you want to book a session with me, I have 40% off right now, all the way until September 22nd, from August the 23rd to September the 22nd. Virgo season discount for the 30-minute and 60-minute sessions. Make sure you book now. All you have to do is text me your full name, date of birth, and an email, and I'll send you the details. That's what we're doing. We got a discount 40% off right now. All right, just want to help y'all out and guide y'all and help you to navigate better in this realm. That's what I do. All right, family. If you want to advertise on my show, I got quality people that supports other people, even if they go and check out your website or whatever and say they're going to deal with you another time, no problem. You can also do that. Text me if you want to advertise, 347-496-1022. And you could also use PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, and Venmo to circulate funds. Spread love the righteous way, the universal way, the Brooklyn way. And remember, I will also be speaking at this event on September 19th at 8 p.m. It's going from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. It's the Virgo affair. It's a Virgo affair. I got some placements in my chart on the Virgo, so I will definitely be there analyzing everything at 20 West Entertainment Studios and Event Space over there at 1453 Cleveland Avenue, East Point, GA. I will be in that place to be. All right, family, have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Be safe, be great, and remember, family, what Dr. B says. I forgive myself, my family, and others for imperfection, and I am thankful for my life. And remember what Dr. Blair used to say. Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening, family. Be safe, be great, and remember to like, subscribe, and share so we can build these algorithms. Subscribe. I noticed that 40% of y'all are not subscribed to my channel. 40%. 40% have not fully pressed that button to subscribe. I got the stats. Although my numbers are going up. My numbers are going up. I have noticed this. Matter of fact, I got people between the ages of 25 and 65 subscribed to my channel, 65 plus. I'm looking at my stats right now. 59% subscribed and not subscribed. 41% is not subscribed. So you 41%ers that just come here just to watch, I hope you're not trolls. So if you're not a troll, press the bell, press the subscribe button, press it right now. I'm looking at the stats. I'm telling you, I'm looking at my own stats. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm about this life. Now, I realize that I got more males that are watching than females. I need to build that up. I got 68.8% men and 31% women. So I need to change that. So I'm going to have to do some stuff for y'all women. United States, I got 73% viewership geographically. United Kingdom, I got 1.1%. Canada, 0.9. I need to change that. I need to work on that. All right. So I think we need to do that. So I'm going to be working on it. So y'all know I'm going to work. I'm going to work. I'm looking at my stats. I'm looking at my algorithms. I'm looking at all that. But the numbers are going up, which I like. Quality people are coming and signing and subscribing. So I want to see y'all subscribing. All right. Family, have a great day, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you watch this, all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet Earth. And remember, I love you because I love me. Take care, family. One love. Numerovation with King Simon. Text me now at 347-496-1022. You could also take my course if you want to, but do text me for your sessions at 347-496-1022. You could also get my books on Amazon at Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. Remember, you can book your session and get it done right now. 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. King Simon the Numerovator.
you.